When you think of a holiday or a reason to send a card, do you think of Halloween? Yeah, I don't either. It's not usually a common gift or a card sending holiday. However, my grandmother sent cards for everything. She sent cards to all of her grandchildren and all 10 of us, and they frequently had $1 in them. And I was thinking of that the other day. And so that grandmother always sent us cards for all kinds of things. And it was always really fun to get a card in the mail from my grandmother. And my other grandmother is the one who taught me my love of crafting. She's the one who taught me to crochet and really sparked the interest in doing different crafts. And so this is a card that I designed that I wanted to share with you. It goes together very simply. It is a 3D shadow box card. I have done some other videos about how to assemble these, and this is done the same way. And I'm going to show you how to put it together, and maybe you'll make a card for Halloween too. My craft room is a mess right now, so I literally cut this out and made a little room on my desk and started assembling. You can see I've got everything cut out here, and I've got some foam dots, and I used adhesive vinyl for the lettering, and that's what I'm going to start with. And I'm going to use some transfer tape to transfer the letters on to the top, or it's actually the middle layer of the card. I like to do any of the designs that I do, if they use lettering, I like to use adhesive vinyl instead of letters or instead of paper. And I usually do that as my very first step because it's easiest to transfer the vinyl when it's flat and before I start using the foam dots. Next up, I'm going to start with the bottom layer, and I'm going to add foam dots. And you can tell it's the bottom layer because it has the widest frame. I like to make sure I get foam dots all around and anywhere that I would like a little support and I want it to stand out. You can actually put these together without the foam dots, but I like the way they look. Gives the card more dimension, and it just looks a lot more fun. Then, of course, you have to peel off the back of all the foam dots. I like to use my hook for this because it's a little bit easier. I don't have good nails. I won't bore you and leave in the video of me peeling all these. I'll edit it out for you. Once that's all done, you just need to line it up on the base of the card. I just line the edges up. Now it's time to add the spider. I put it probably more than I need, but since the legs don't get the foam dots, just trying to make sure it's real secure. And then I like to put a foam dot behind the, I guess the thread of the spider web before I start adding on the foam dots around the rest of the card. As you can see, we keep layering the card. And for the spider web, I like to just cut the foam dots in half or in thirds, whatever it needs to fit on there to make sure that the spider web still has the same dimension that the rest of the card has. And then you can trim the edges a little bit with scissors so that nothing is visible. And finally, add the top layer. And fold the card in half. And it's all ready. So let me know what you think. Do you think that you would make a Halloween card? I think this one is a lot of fun. It goes together very simply, and using the adhesive vinyl to do the lettering makes it really fast and easy, much easier than trying to glue the letters on if they're cut out of paper. I have a couple other Halloween cards. Here's one. And here's another one, and they all go together about the same way. And another holiday that I don't frequently think of for card giving is Thanksgiving. However, this one is one of my favorite ones. It tends to be pretty popular, and I have the basically Happy Fall one as well. So I hope that you will check these out. They're very fun. They're kind of fun to send, kind of fun to get. And they also kind of make a cute little display. You could leave them out as a decoration for the holiday time too. So let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next project. Want even more crafty fun? Head over to Harper & Co, where you can sign up to get 5 days of free downloads. It's my treat to you.